Okay, it's live, I think. Hi, Gina. Welcome. I think this is live. I just post some tweet about uh, this uh, this this streaming because I'm back again after, as always, several breaks and several changes in my. Uh, it's not on schedule because I never had have on schedule. But right now it's live again, also in YouTube, probably once a week in YouTube, once a week in Twitch. I don't know if this week I can't make my live stream in on Twitch. I need to check for tomorrow night. But as you can see in my title, in the title of the streaming tonight, it's about food, and it's about, um, as always, food that I like. And I was thinking that probably it's a good idea to follow in this channel because I used to draw a lot of food previously. I already draw pan de muerto and just the last time guacamaya, as you can see. So this this time it's it's okay. Um, a piece of pretzel. This big, huge, salty piece of bread that it's not easy to find here in Mexico, but it's really typical. I used to eat pretzels once in Berlin. Also, it's my one of my favorite snacks while I'm visiting New York City. Find these food trucks of these carts of pretzels around the street. So it's something really easy to find, easy to eat. Um, Used to be cheap. I think right now it's not so cheap, but probably it's something. It's happening with my camera. I think it's okay. Okay. It's something easy to find all around the city, or at least in the most touristic places. Um, Here in Mexico, it's not quite easy to find as a typical snack. I don't know, in a sports venue, in a stadium, or in the city. Um, we are not used to eat that uh, style of bread. I was thinking probably the local Mexican alternative to pretzels probably it was esquites because it's so different. But probably here in Mexico, esquites, these glasses, these containers of grains of corn are so ubiquitous as pretzels in several European or North American cities. Probably, Gina, you had a point. Probably it's so difficult to keep your piece of bread warm, but maybe that's a point for us here in Mexico because yes, it's hard to keep warm. It's hard to keep your bread warm, but here in Mexico, think about it. It's probably not so hard to make a pretzel last uh, longer hot as intended to be. So probably it's something that we should try. And actually, sometime not so long time ago, I find the recipe to make some pretzels. and I try to bake. I bake a pretzel in my house, and it's not so difficult. It's just a couple of additional steps. It's not a basic classic piece of bread. It's just plain flour with salt. It's like the regular crust of pizza or something like that. But probably the main difference with the pretzel, it's this outside, this crust in the outside of the piece of bread. It's really thick, and as I said, it's crusty. It's crust. So it's not so hard. It's not so difficult to bake, and it's something that you probably should try sometime because it's really interesting, and it's something different to offer, different to give. In example, as in a party or something, you can probably give some pretzels, freshly hot baked pretzels, and it's something that probably you uh, uh, find not so easy at any other spot. So it's probably something that it's a good idea to host a party of something. So probably it's a good idea for upcoming parties, for upcoming meetings, to bake some pretzels. The trick, probably, uh, the secret, not a trick. The secret is that you need to boil the already flip, already. It's not flip. It's tied, because it's like a tie. It's like a knot. You need to tie. You need to boil. Sorry, you need to boil the dough. You need to to boil the bread previously to bake them. So it's that, just an additional step in order to achieve that crusty exterior, that crusty texture in the cover of the pretzel, and that's it. That's all what you need to have some traditional, uh, typical crunchy pretzels. And I found a lot of recipes online, and I just pick one, and it's really easy, really easy to bake. So it's something that you probably can try. That's the secret: to bake, to boil previously, to bake in hot water with baking soda, and that's it. You get this texture of the pretzel. This is not my picture, as almost always is just a picture that I found online just a couple of minutes ago. I was in doubt. I don't know if I can make this live stream today, but I decided to in just the last minutes. So I quickly searched for this image, and that's it. A hand with a pretzel. Really quick. I need to put this here. It's something really practical. Gina just said that it's easy, it's hard to keep warm, and I think she had a point. But at the same time, it's something that you can eat while you're walking around the city, or it's something to carry on. It's something to pick with you and to carry around the city. That's why it's a typical snack for tourists walking around the city, and I think it's something that you should try. This pinky finger, it's too big. I need to fix this before start applying color. As always, hands, it's something really hard to draw, and again I pick this image with a hand in a really weird position. So I suppose I put myself in this issue. I need to think about this before start drawing, or at the time while I'm choosing my pictures, because this could be easily avoided, but I'm I'm keeping falling in this scenario once and again and again. So I need to improve the way how I draw hands. Also, there are two different options. Probably most of the times you can choose your pretzel with this salty cover, or without salt. Um, I choose the salty one, but the trick here is that there is too much salt. There is way too much salt. So for me, the best way to eat a pretzel is order it with salt, and then just try to try to uh, peel almost all the salt away, because you can order it without salt, but now you need that a little amount of salt in your bread. So the best way for me is to order it with salt, and then try to remove all the salt away from your bread. I don't like this. This is too dark. No, this is even darker, so that doesn't work. Probably is this kind of food that you saw a lot in. This is almost dry. Oh, you saw a lot of pretzels in TV shows and movies, and it's a piece of popular culture. Mm, 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 mm. So it's really easy to get used to this snack, even if you never try it before. But it's something interesting to try. Well, at least for me, I find this snack as something different. And probably for us, as I said, here in Mexico, it's something really hard to find, because We probably should try to push this uh, alternative, this kind of alternative snacks here in Mexico. It's something that we eat a lot of bread here in Mexico, so probably the pretzel could have some space in our culture, in our uh, probably we can have some space for pretzels in. Oh, this is too light. We can try to sell pretzels here, and it's something that there is a brand, uh, Aunt Jenny's or something like that, Auntie Jenny, and they sell pretzels in shopping malls. These easels, these kiosks in shopping malls, and it's really interesting that there are just few places here in Mexico. I remember one of them in Querétaro. There are a couple of venues of Aunt Jenny's in, or it's something like that. The brand I don't remember, in downtown, near really close to downtown in Querétaro city, and in one of the shopping malls, the newest shopping malls in the city. And it's an alternative that I think never got trendier, and probably that's why that franchise doesn't expand or doesn't get more even more popular. This is over. I don't know if there are even more places of this chain of food. Probably in Mexico City, I think. And also, it's a tasty snack, but at the same time, it's something that look look interesting. It looks really well because it's shiny, and uh, it looks really nice. I think because the way it's shaped, it doesn't look like anything else. They have this really distinctive shape, and you immediately recognize this piece of bread. It's like a puerquito here in Mexico for candy bread. You immediately knew that that's that specific kind of bread. And also, I think here in Mexico, in our tradition of pantry, we had a few options of salty snacks, of salty pieces of bread. But I don't know why never get involved with this bread. Probably it's something that look so different that doesn't get popular because we have our local alternatives here in Leon. There is, I don't know if it's something really big, really popular, but there is a place in downtown that sell know the name of this piece of bread, but it's something with a white glazed above on top, and you immediately think, okay, this looks like a glazed donut because it's that kind of uh, of color and texture, and really looks like a glazed, candy glazed, like a sugar glazed. But actually, it's a salty bread with a salty white cover. And I'm not sure if it's something popular in different cities or just here in Leon or just in that particular uh, bakery. But they sell a lot of these pieces of bread, and as I said, I don't remember the name of this. So it's something really, really different, and I think it's something local. So it's probably the most similar thing to a pretzel here in, at least in my area. But it's quite typical to find some salty alternatives as a snack in any pantry place, in any place of bread where they are selling bread. There is a kind of bread called espinazo, and it's not. There is just in the middle. It's not so salty, but at the same time, it's not sweet, and you can eat that with sugar, with some marmalade or jam or something, and at the same time, you can eat it with uh, as a plain white bread with your food. Today, early in the morning, I was thinking that there's a party. It's not a party, a celebration, a local religious celebration here in the city, where they sell mini versions, small miniature versions of traditional bread. La fiesta del pan chiquito, the holiday of the mini bread. And I was thinking that I want to attend that event since I arrived to this city several years ago and I never been there. So I was trying to remember when that happened, and I discovered today that that happened in September. So I was thinking that probably it will be sooner. So, it wasn't. So I need to wait until mid-September to view Pan Chiquito, and that's how the people refer to that party, to that event. My experience is that in Germany you can eat pretzels inside restaurants, but in New York City it's more common to eat that walking on the streets. Probably it's not the easiest way to bake a snack because this, as I said, these extra steps and boiling water and baking soda. But it's something really, really different to achieve and probably to offer to your guests at a party. So probably it's something to try at least sometime. I need to decide what to do with this marker because it's dry, but I don't like to throw away my things. And I'm trying to not to get attached to the to this stuff because it's around it was a gift and it was something that I really like, but at the same time it's something that I'm enjoying doing these exercises. So it's something that I like to keep, but at the same time it's working and it had some value for me, so it's okay. So I need to decide what to do with that marker. Oh, this is almost purple, I think. It looks blue in the camera. For me, it looks purple. I think it's okay just for. No, it's not okay for this. Probably we found an area of business opportunity just inventing something to keep our pretzels warm in winter weather. Probably there is an opportunity of business. There should be some way to keep our pretzels warm. At the same time, probably it's intended to being eat really quick. It's something that probably it will last 5-10 minutes with you because it's a really quick, easy snack. I already had in my list of items to draw a lot of food, and I was thinking that I'm not sure if that's something that I want to do with this project, with this idea, because I like to eat food, I like to talk about food, I like to draw food, and probably I'm feeling comfortable with that. But at the same time, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to make kind of monothematic brand channel just about drawing and talking just about food. I don't know, and it's something that probably I need to think about. I'm pretty aware that this is not quite popular. I post almost all the time in my Twitter feed, sometimes in my LinkedIn feed, because it's something that I try to show to my circle of persons close to me. But at the same time, it's something that I'm trying to do just for myself, because I found this quite relaxing, and it's something that I'm really enjoy. And at the same time, I'm trying to improve the way how I talk. That's quite hard to achieve alone. It was easier. It probably could be easier if I talk with someone, and that's why I want to say thank you to Gina and to all the people who suddenly appear in the chat or in the message in here. But I'm okay with that. So this is for myself, and probably this will become just a drawing channel about food. And I was thinking that probably it's really I still trying to run. I still trying to keep training, running, and never ever in these plus 10 years that I've been running, never one single time after a session of running I regret to go out and run. Obviously, there are laziness at the beginning or before start, but never in 10 years I regret after a session of running. And it's something similar with this exercise. I never regret to draw. Probably I found, like today, that I need to improve my hands, but the only way to improve how I draw hands is by drawing them. But I don't regret to make these drawing sessions. Probably it's the music, the list of the Creative Commons copyleft. It's not copyleft. The Creative Commons licensed music. It's on the description of the channel. So probably it's about the music. Probably it's about just the exercise of draw something. Probably it's because I'm quite offline, disconnected in the traditional way. I'm reading, I'm looking at this screen, but I'm not on social media. and I found this quite relaxing. And also I was thinking in some weird chances. It's quite trendy in some internet places. There are like this OnlyFans account. This kind of OnlyFans account just for fits, and I was thinking probably this is weird because it's an hour session of my right hand and sometimes my left hand on camera. So if there is something like OnlyFans for hands, for male hands, probably I can't go trendier there. It's not that I'm something that I'm trying to achieve. It's about the drawing. It's not about the some fetish about hands, but I respect all kind of ideas about, and it's okay for me. I think I can add some shadows to these areas. And that's it. Really easy, really simple, really quick today. My last session, it was April 21st, and today is May 11th. So I think it's okay. Let me add some quick shadows just here. Oh, it's too dark. Just do purple. This is okay. Oh. So that's it. Really quick and simple and basic today. A hand with a pretzel, and right now I'm so hungry, so I need to bake some pretzels. That ain't gonna happen. So thanks for watching. Thanks for coming. Remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you soon. Probably tomorrow on Twitch. I don't know. keep keep an eye on my Twitter feed. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.